What a setting, a nighttime view of vibrant Miami's downtown. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. And with the road trip. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a three-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock it down.
And I really think that's what did them in. Sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter. You can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Warren. Bledsoe is out there with Booker, and it's Chandler, and it's Morris in at the power forward position. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe with it. 9-point game his last outing. Over in the corner, Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Freak dishes to Bosh. He feeds it to Freak, the 15-footer, and that one's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek for a moment. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
Good D by Bledsoe.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Suns trail by 4. Morris with the screen for Bledsoe. Pass to Morris. Plenty of space. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Morris has got 5 points so far. The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Whiteside, the pass to Green. From 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Green's got his first points of the night.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Jerebko's checked in for Luol Deng. And Winslow subbed in for Green. And then for Phoenix, Chris Humphries has checked in for Morris. Wright comes in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Booker. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the front iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Freak kicks to Jerebko. Here's Freak. And it's Miami with another.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and test at the rim.
And Wright kicks to Knight. Shoots the three. That's good. Knight's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Oh, we've seen some great shots. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader, certainly.
Players do the policing. Coach.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves. And they've had firepower and then some so far.
Freak, he's in at the point. Stoudemire out there with Jerebko. Then there's Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got 5 points so far.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
Knight wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Knight against Dragic. Now the dish to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And it's 13 points for Freak. Suns trail by 8. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here is Wright. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Up top, Humphries. And Stoudemire pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
That pushes it to double digits. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat answers. Let me hear ya.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. Unbelievable play for him over the last. 4th in field goal percentage. 5th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Here's Larkin, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Larkin's got his first points of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
The pass to Morris. The feed to Booker. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Morris.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami. They hold the first-place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Cleveland, 2.5 games back.
And, you know, for the Heat, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Deng.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Out to the wing. Whiteside dishes to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here's Warren. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
And that one's good. Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Pass to Morris. He dishes it to Warren. Off the pick. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And that one's good. Freak.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.